Hey polish fans, it's Caroline again, and welcome to another video here at Wild Moon Lacquer. In today's video, we are going over another bag of this huge estate haul of nail polish that I found. This is going to be part 5 of a very lengthy series unboxing all of the nail polish that I got. If you missed the introduction to this, I'll link the little video up there about the overall story about how I got all of these polishes. It's over 2,000 bottles. This has been really fun so far. We've come across a lot of older bottles, a lot of which are from brands that don't make polish anymore. So this has been really fun finding older bottles from brands that I like already, like I Love Nail Polish. We found quite a few older bottles from them in the last video. We've been finding a lot of CBL, which is Colors by Laro. So before I get chatting too much, let's just go ahead and dive into part 5. We are going to look at approximately 50 bottles in this one, and we're just going to start over here with a Colors by Laro. This one is called Connie's Saucy Brother, and this is a beautiful blue with pink flashes in it. So the particle size in this, I would say, is like a microflaky or a glass flake shimmer particle. Really beautiful shifts. I'm seeing mainly that brighter pink against this dusty blue, but there is some shifts there along the edges. I'm seeing like a golden orange and some green on that side. So beautiful shifts. I'm loving the twinkles in the particles as well. This is another one that I know I don't have, and it is one of the older bottles from Colors by Laro. So we're going to add this to the collection. That is Colors by Laro, Connie's Saucy Brother, going in the collection. All right, trying to get rid of that shade that we're getting from the lighting situation. We're still in my nail polish room slash filming studio, but my filming situation is not set up. The whole room is not set up either, but we're still working on that. Okay, next up we have one by Cult Nails. This one is called Feel Me Up. This is like a bright daffodil yellow. This is actually a nice shade of yellow. There's a little bit of orange to it. My regulars will know that yellows aren't my favorite, but there's something about this color I actually want to give a try. It's got a creaminess to it and a pinch of that orange lean to it. So kind of like a yellow orange if we were talking about Crayola crayons. So yeah, that's really cute. I think we're going to hold on to this one. This is another one of those brands that I was really excited to see when I saw these lots on Facebook Marketplace. So we're going to add this one to the collection as well. That one is Cult Nails, Feel Me Up. All right, next up, ooh, we've got another Colors by Laro in a green. This one is called Young Grasshopper. And let's see, needs a bit of a shake. We'll see how the holographic looks on these. The holo formula from them has been very, very impressive in quite a lot of the polishes that we've unboxed. This is a beautiful one as well. Now this one is in that sort of limey green coloration that I don't usually really like on myself. There it is on the brush. Very nice holo. So I'm trying to decide if this is one that I want to try or not. And I think I'm keeping plenty as it is, so I think I will go ahead and put it in the D-stash. So that is Colors by Laro, Young Grasshopper. Next up, we have a Girly Bits. This one is in their newer label, or at least newer than some of the other ones that we've unboxed. This one is called SBP 1048, and this one is a beautiful berry shade. There are some micro glitters in a holographic, and I want to say it's possible that there's another particle in there. Yeah, this one's beautiful. Very nice shade. We have been getting quite a lot of these berry shades. Berries are one of those color categories that I really do enjoy. Very beautiful. I love the twinkles of the glitter in this one. We're going to hold on to this one as well. This is another color category that, of course, I will have to, actually, I'm not going to put that back on. That I will have to come back and do some comparisons of once I have my nail polish room all organized and sorted, because I do have quite a lot in this color category, but it is a beautiful one and I'm loving the twinkles. I want to say there is another particle because I don't know if you can see those little red speckles that pop up every now and again. I'm not sure if that is the holographic glitter or if there's a little red speckled glitter in there, but very, very cute mix. Really like this color, so we're going to add that to the collection. That one is Girly Bits SBP 1048. Next up, we've got another older Colors by Laro. This one is called Nitro. Ooh, look at that. So this is a micro glitter, and I want to say that there's another particle that is maybe a larger particled multichrome. It appears to be in a clear base. Very beautiful mix here. I'm predominantly seeing like a teal, blue, purple, and green. But as you can see, there's that larger size particle throughout, adding a really beautiful sparkle to this one. There's also some brighter tones. I don't know if that pink is going to pop up there along the edge. It's a lot more predominant in person from my angle back here. I want to say I'm also seeing like a micro glitter in like a fuchsia. This is another beautiful combination. They do this kind of polish really well too. I have unboxed a couple in this family or type of polish with a multi-chrome and micro glitter, and it's absolutely gorgeous. This is, I don't believe, one that I've unboxed so far, so we're going to add Nitro to the collection. Next up, we've got one from Azature. Actually, I'm not really sure about the pronunciation on that, but this says it's with a real black diamond. So is there a diamond in there? Fascinating. So I remember hearing about this brand. I want to say I have seen it before, but I don't own any. Look at that. This is beautifully twinkly as well. Let's go ahead and see how it compares to the Girly Bits that we just unboxed, because I feel like they're kind of in the same color family. Well, yes, they are kind of in the same color category, but the one from Girly Bits has a bit more of a red pinch to it, whereas the one from Azature has a lot more purple in it. So both twinkly, both beautiful, but a bit different. So I'm going to add this to the collection as well. Like I said, I don't think I own any bottles from them yet, and I am curious about the formula, and it is really, really pretty. So we're going to add that to the collection. That one is Azature, and we didn't even talk about the name. This one is called Wine Diamond. All right, next up, we've got another Girly Bits. This one is called Somebody I Used to Know. This one is SBP 1280. So someone was just saying that SBP might be small batch polish. So it looks like this time we do have a name to go with it, as well as a number. And this one is a golden shimmer with holo. Look at that. Lots of twinkles. I don't know if this really goes with it, so we're going to just take that off and then look at it on the wand to see if this is opaque or if it's sheer. My guess would be that this would be used as a topper. Nice glimmers in there. Now this one is predominantly that golden glass fleck, like micro flaky, but it does have holo. But overall, this is feeling very gold to me. It's not like a really strong gold, but I'm wondering if this would be something that I would reach for because it is predominantly gold. I think we're going to try it. I'm going to try it because you never know. If I go ahead and swatch it and it looks nice over some colors, this could be a nice option. And I don't think it would be like any of the other colors that I have that are toppers, especially in holo. So I think the closest would be a micro glitter that I got from Man Glaze that's in a gold holographic. But in any case, I think we're going to hold on to it. That way I can play around with this and make sure if it's something that I want to keep or not. But that one is Girly Bits, Somebody I Used to Know. And actually, I just realized that this is like a middle ground label, because this is what their newer labels looked like. And the older ones that I got look like this. So we have 3 different labels that we've gotten so far. Very cool. All right, next up, we've got something interesting. Look at this. I think this is another new to me brand. It is called Man Glaze. Never heard of that before. And it is called Butt Taco. Oh my goodness. So I have no idea where these would have been purchased, if it's technically an indie brand or if it's like sold at Target or something like that. But very amusing labeling and marketing for sure. Let's see what this one is on the brush here. Actually, not a bad brush either. This one is like a fiery orange. Maybe they were going for like hot sauce. Very interesting color. I don't have anything like this, and this is, like I said, a new to me brand. If you're familiar with where this would have come from, definitely let me know. I have never heard of them before. It's an interesting color though. I actually think I wouldn't mind that kind of an orange. I think this could be really nice in summer, so we're going to add that to the collection to at least swatch and see if I like it, maybe compare it to some of my other oranges. But a lot of my oranges are deeper tones like terracottas and pumpkins, so this could still be fairly unique to my collection. But that was Man Glaze's Butt Taco going in the collection. Next up, we've got a little Vapid. This one is called Catamaran. Look at the little narwhal. So this is a very cute little polish. It is a lavender with some green shimmer. Very beautiful color. I want to say this one kind of sounds familiar, but maybe it's the labeling that sounds or that looks familiar, because I do have a little bottle of one of their other purples that's in this size of a bottle, but that one might be Wanderlust or something like that. But I want to say I have one that's got a little narwhal on it, or maybe I'm just completely mistaken. We're going to put this in the to be checked pile. That way I can check and see if it's one that I already own. But that one is Vapid's Catamaran. Next up, oh, we've got one from, what is that? How would you pronounce that? Taco? This is the first one of this brand that we're unboxing in this, and I don't think I own any of these yet. This is a really cute brand. This one is called Alchemist. Cute little gold polish here. This one is kind of in the same vein as the one from Girly Bits, where we have some golden pigment in there. You've got holo and flakies. There's a different kind of holo in the one from Girly Bits, and a larger particle size in the one from Taco, or maybe Taco. If you know, feel free to enlighten me, because I've seen this brand, but I'm realizing I've never heard it said out loud. So this one, this is again, I sort of a struggle. I'm not sure if I would like this one on, and I do have that one from Girly Bits that I am going to try out to see if I like. This one is really beautiful too. It has that larger particle size, so you're going to get bigger twinkles on the nails, but this one does appear a bit more gold. Maybe there's more of the golden flakies and less of the holo, or just a different kind of holo. But because I do already have the Girly Bits and I'm going to keep that one to play around with, I think we are going to get rid of the Taco and put that one in the D stash, because I don't think for this kind of polish I need two of them that are this similar. I just realized it's got another little wording on the side, born in the USA. Peace, love, and polish. Very cute. So we're going to add this one to the D stash. Hopefully I can find another one from this brand so that I can try it. This one is called Taco Alchemist. Next up, ooh, we've got a flaky from Colors by Laro in their older label. This one is called Alonzi Alonzo. Beautiful flakies in this one. You've got this squishy aqua base and beautiful flashes in those iridescent flakies. I'm seeing reds, greens, golds, blues, and indigos. I'm thinking there's at least two different kinds of flakies, if not three. You see those brighter blues and then the greens and then the reds, and you're seeing all of those colors at the same time. Really beautiful combination. I love flaky polishes, but I don't think I have one quite like this. So this could make a really beautiful topper over a bunch of different colors. Look at those red ones. Beautiful. This is definitely going in the collection. This is a beautiful polish. So that one is Colors by Laro. Alonzi Alonzo going in the collection. Next up, we've got another Colors by Laro. This one is called Mystery and Mayhem, and it's designated as old. So I wonder if perhaps there was two of them. Actually, no, I know there was two of them because I remember the name. I unboxed it in one of the other videos. Maybe the original owner got a backup bottle of Mystery and Mayhem, and the variations on the batches were slightly different. I want to say I kept the new one. Okay, I found it. All right, so here was the one that I unboxed in one of the other parts. The old one is on the left, and there they are in the bottle. There could be some subtle differences. I mean, they're the same base color seemingly, but maybe it's the amount of glitter that's in them that's slightly different. The one that I unboxed that I'm guessing is the newer one seems a bit more densely packed with the glitter, but it's possible that that's just because it's settled. So it might come down to swatching them to see if there's actually a difference. Obviously, if they notated that one was old or not, they saw a difference. So let's see how this one looks on the brush. Beautiful twinkles again. So obviously I like this one the first go round because I did add the first bottle to the collection. Yeah, there is a difference in, I mean, a very subtle difference. I mean, obviously it was made basically from the same recipe if it was the same polish, but I think what I'm going to do is put this over in the keeps pile, but eventually when I do the major sorting of everything and then do a swatch comparison and see if I can see a difference. So we're going to put this one, the old bottle, old bottle in the keeps pile and put the original one that I found back in my keep tote. All right, next up we have a Zoya. This one is called Hudson. All right, I'm pretty sure I already own Hudson, but again, with the names, I often get confused if it's a polish that sounds familiar to me because of the name, because it's a common name, or if it's a polish that I already own. So we're going to put this in the to be checked pile just to confirm or refute if I do own this one already. But it is a really cute lavender polish with a load of this micro flaky or a glass fleck shimmer particle. Really gorgeous color. So Hudson is going to go in the to be checked pile along with our little Vapid. Next up we've got one from Glitter Days. I only have like one or maybe two bottles from this brand, and they have such adorable polishes. This one is called Be Mine. It needs a little bit more of a shake to disperse the glitter. This is a really cute pink polish with some white matte hearts, some white matte bar glitters, some white matte other glitters, so lots of white matte glitters. There's also a scattering of a silver holographic. I'm going to surprise you guys and say I actually want to keep this one. I could actually see myself wearing this as an accent nail along with some other polishes on the rest of my fingers. This is very, very sweet. I really don't have that many polishes, if any, that I've kept that have heart glitters. They're just not my thing. But for some reason, I'm really digging this combination. This is very, very cute and incredibly unique to my collection as well. So we're going to add Glitter Days Be Mine to the collection. Next up, we have another Zoya. This one is called Kelly. This time we have a dark gray cream. And let's see this on the brush. See if I can't see any tonalities to this one. There's almost like a pinch of purple to this one. I mean, it's very subtle. It's not a purple gray, but there's a pinch of a purple lean to this. I think I want to go ahead and compare this to the other grays that I already have in my collection. I do love a good gray polish, so we're going to add that to the to be checked pile. I think we're going to do that. That way I can check and see if I do already have this, maybe. Again, hard to remember if it's one that I own or just recognize because I recognize the name. So we're going to add Kelly to the to be checked pile. All right, next up we've got another from Glitter Days. How cute. Actually, this is a different labeling as well. So we have the pink logo there, and then on the new bottle, the white logo. They sort of resized the frame and resized the bow. Very cute though. All right, so this one is called Searchin' for Love, and this is a very cute red leaning pink maybe. You've got holographic and you've got these iridescent flakies in there that are popping up as a darker pink. This is actually a pretty sweet color. I think this could look very cute on. I don't think it's as red as I was thinking it might be, so I want to at least put this into the keep pile to swatch and compare to other colors in this family and see if I like it on. But the color combination of the holographic with those iridescent flakies is really cute and beautiful, and I want to say it's pretty unique to my collection as well, which again at this point is really saying something. So that is Glitter Days Searchin' for Love going in the collection. Next up we've got another Colors by Laro. This one is called Chillin' in Paradise. Ooh, we've got another silver linear holo. Wow, look at that. So I want to say that we unboxed a silver holo from them before in parts like 1 or 2, but it had a glitter component in it. So I want to hold on to this one as well. I am currently compiling my silver holos to do a comparison video and see which one I like the best, see if I have any dupes, because let's face it, with a silver holographic, it's more than likely. But this is a really beautiful one and one that I don't own yet, so we're going to add that to the collection. That is Colors by Laro, Chillin' in Paradise. Colors by Laro is again in the lead so far with the brands that we've unboxed so far. Next up we have another Cult Nails. This one is called Days, and this one is a metallic dark blue. Look at the flash in that. So I want to say this is reminding me of one of the other polishes that I unboxed already. I don't remember which brand it was though that had this dark blue metallic. It could have been a Vapid, but I really like that there's this purple tinge to this. It's not really a blurple yet, but it has that tone to it, maybe like a deep sapphire. So I want to see how this one swatches as well. I think this one could look absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to add that to the collection as well. That is Cult Nails Dazed. All right, next up we have another Colors by Laro. This one is called Grand Opening from 2014. Oh my goodness. So I wonder if that means this was like their grand opening, like their first launch. That would be something. Wow. So this one is a really beautiful deep blue holo. There is another particle in here too that I'm seeing as like a dark blue, which I don't know if, yeah, that blue right there. I can't quite tell if that's part of the holo or a different component in it, but this one is actually very, very beautiful. I have been destashing quite a lot of these very, very dark blackened bases, but there's something that I like about this one. And because I have done quite the destash within the last year or so of this type of polish, it should be fairly unique to my collection. Of course, I'll swatch it and see if it is one that I think I want to wear, but really, really pretty. And another one that I definitely don't have yet, so that is Colors by Laro Grand Opening from 2014. I think that's got to be our oldest polish that we've unboxed, at least that has been dated so far, going in the collection. Next up, we have a Zoya. This one is called Song. All right, so this one sounds familiar too, but again, I don't know if that's just because I've seen the polish on their website. I periodically go through all of their polishes and just see if I find any that catch my attention, but it has been a while since I've purchased from them. But this one has like a micro glitter blue in a cream base. There it is on the wand. This is actually really pretty too, and I don't think I have it, but we're going to put this in the to be checked pile. I think we're going to do that quite frequently with these Zoyas, just to make sure that this isn't one that I've grabbed already. And then from there, I can decide if it's one that I think I want to keep or not, but I really like the blue glitter in this one. For some reason, blue on blue in this specific shade of a deep blue is really, I don't know, eye-catching to me. I really like it. So we're going to add that to the to be checked pile. Next up, we've got another Colors by Laro. This one is called Pink Twinkle. Very aptly named. This has lots of pink sparkle. This is a very cute, I'm guessing, sheer polish. Let's see it on the wand. So this one may have faded a little bit. As you can see on the lip of the bottle, some of the dried polish is almost neon. So I wonder if this was originally a neon bright pink, but it still has those pink sparkles in it. I want to say some of those might even be silver. Beautiful though, very sparkly and twinkly. Can I say that enough about a polish? We're going to go ahead and add this to the collection. I think this could look adorable over a lot of different colors. So that is Colors by Laro Pink Twinkle going in the collection. Next up, ooh, we've got a parrot polish. I think this one might be the first parrot polish that we're unboxing in this haul so far. This one is called Orchid. This is a very interesting shade of blue, kind of like a deep, maybe cerulean, or not quite as deep. No, maybe it's a cerulean. It's kind of like a mix between a cerulean and a teal. There is a pink flash in there. Trying to see if there's a shimmer, a shift in the shimmer, but so far I'm just seeing the pink. Let's go ahead and take a peek at this on the brush. That is a really striking blue. Yeah, we're going to add this to the collection as well. This is another color category. What am I saying? We're just going to have to compare every single color category in my collection at some point. But this is a really striking color. I could see this looking very beautiful on. So we're going to add this to the collection as well. That is Parrot Polish Orchid. Next up, we've got another Colors by Laro. This one is called Connie, You Saucy Minx. They must have known someone named Connie, because I want to say this is the second polish from Colors by Laro that has the name Connie in the name. If you know, let me know down below. But this is a beautiful purple. Oh my goodness. So this has a larger, like, glass fleck shimmer particle or a micro flaky. Look at that beautiful pink sparkle. A lovely deep purple base too. There you can see it on the neck of the bottle there. Look at that gorgeous color. This is definitely going in the collection as well. As I've mentioned before, purples are going to be one of my biggest color categories to do comparisons of because I just absolutely love them. This one has that beautiful pink glow across the face of the bottle. Really, really stunning. So Connie, you saucy minx, is going in the collection. All right, next up, we've got another from Man Glaze. Oh my goodness. So this is a different labeling than the first bottle that we unboxed. I mean, these are definitely unusual. We'll go with that. Very unusual branding. Still can't quite tell if this is technically an indie brand or if it's sold at like Hot Topic or Target or something like that. But the name of this one is Mayo. All right. Going with a food theme. So this one appears to be a white polish. No, well, I mean, obviously it's a white polish, but I was thinking it was a white cream. But look at that. There's actually some shimmer in there. I don't know if that's going to come across. See, it's got a little bit of shimmer in there. So I was going to say, if this was just a white basic cream, I don't really need another white basic cream. I have kept quite a lot of whites. In fact, in one of the other videos for this, I've kept a white from Vapid. In fact, I think that might have been the video before this that I unboxed that one, but this one does have a shimmer in it, and I'm slightly intrigued by that. I want to see how this ends up looking on. They have covered most of the polish with their sticker, so it's kind of hard to see, but see that little glint in there? That could actually be really cute on. So I want to go ahead and add this to the collection. I'll have to see if I end up enjoying it on or not, but for the time being, we'll add that to the collection. That one is Man Glaze Mayo. Next up, we've got another little Vapid. This one is called Pismo. Pismo as in like Pismo Beach? That's my home, like my home turf. Originally born down in the central coast of California. So this is part of their jelly holos. I have no idea if that's actually what they're in reference to, but this one is one that I definitely don't have, and it is such a cute orange. This is kind of somewhere between a summer orange and a fall orange. It's got a little bit of a dusty quality to it. Very cute color. There it is on the brush. Yeah, that is very, very cute. We're definitely adding this to the collection. And I know this is one that I don't have because I would most definitely have remembered that name. So Vapid Pismo is going into the collection. Next up, we have another from Man Glaze. Oh my goodness. Okay, wow, this has a lot of writing on this one. Wow. Yeah, seems to have an entire, I don't know, song or story or something written all over it. And the title of this one is Fatty's Got More Blood. So intriguing. We seem to be off of the food theme that the other two were. Let's see what this one looks like on the brush. We've got a burgundy, kind of purple leaning color. This one actually has hollow in it. So we've got a specialty finish on this one as well. That's really pretty. We're going to add this to the collection as well. I'm just going to stop saying it. We're going to compare this at some point because I need to compare every single color. So comparisons obviously will have to be forthcoming, but we're going to add that to the collection. That one is Man Glaze. Fatty's Got More Blood. Next up, another colors by Laro. This one is called Refreshing, and this is a beautiful minty green holo. The holos, as I've said before, from Colors by Laro have been just spectacular. This is a beautiful shade, a bit of a deeper coloration than the other mint shade in holo that I unboxed from probably this last part 4. So I don't have it out here, but just to compare it to the other green that I put in the D-stash that was more lime, that one was Young Grasshopper. So you can see the tonality difference. You've got that liminess to Grasshopper, where you have that minty greenness to Refreshing. So Refreshing is going to go in the collection. This is a beautiful color, and as I mentioned before, mint shades, as you can probably tell. Ooh, I really need to redo my nails. Are one of my favorite greens, so we're going to add Refreshing to the collection. Next up, ooh, we have another cute little Vapid. This one is called Unicorn Blood. Okay, I know I've unboxed Unicorn Blood before. I remember that name, so I can't find it in the tote. I might actually need to preemptively get out some totes and start organizing them maybe by brand or something like that so I can find stuff when I need to, but I am fairly certain I've unboxed Unicorn Blood before. I'm going to set this one in the to be checked pile so I can find it later and see if we already got this one, but it is a beautiful purple. You've got holographic again, and this one has that little golden glimmer running throughout. So beautiful one. We're going to add that to the to be checked pile and I'll figure it out later. All right, next up we have another Colors by Laro. This one is called Sandy. We Ain't in Kansas Anymore. Ooh, this is a beautiful blue with hollow and a shifting like multichromatic shimmer. I don't know if some of those colors are coming across on camera. I think you're kind of seeing the darker blue, but in person I'm seeing fuchsia and gold pop up. This is lovely. It's another one that I definitely don't have, so we're going to add Sandy, We Ain't in Kansas Anymore to the collection. Next up we have a Zoya. This one is called Breezy, and this is a dusty slate blue cream. Kind of reminds me of one of the other ones that we've unboxed that was a different name. I don't remember what that one was called. It is a really nice color. It's got that dusty quality to it. We're going to put this in the to be checked pile as well, just to see if it is one that I own or not. That one is Zoya's Breezy. Next up we have, we've got a Native War Paints. I think this one might be the first one that we're unboxing from the haul. I knew we would see some, but I think this is the first one that we've unboxed on camera. So that is Native War Paints Ultraviolet Unicorns. Ooh, this is beautiful. We have little red micro glitters in with a load of purple micro glitters and silver. This is a beautiful combination. It's predominantly purple, but you can see the twinkles of those little red speckles. This is lovely. Fairly certain this is one that I don't own either. I want to say this is in a fairly clear base. So this could be a really fun topper over other colors. And it is a purple, so you know I gotta love it. We're going to add that to the collection as well. That is Native War Paints Ultraviolet Unicorns. Next up we have a Girly Bits in their newer label. This one is called Personal Hotspot. Ooh, look at this one. So this is another deep fuchsia, not quite berry shade, more like a fuchsia pink. Loads of glitter. There's hollow in here and metallic. Let's take a peek at it on the brush. Look at all those twinkles. Wow. Yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous, and it's another one that I know I don't have, so we're going to add this one to the collection as well. That is Girly Bits Personal Hotspot. Next up, we've got an anonymous lacquer. I think this is the first one that we're unboxing from this haul as well. I do have some bottles from them that I think I've gotten through D-stashes. This one is called Mermaid Magic. Ooh, and we have another purple hollow. Oh my goodness. So as I've mentioned before, purples get me every time. I absolutely love them, especially in a holo formula because you get all of the rainbows from the holographic. So this is definitely going in the collection. It is one that I don't own yet. Don't even get me started about comparisons between my purple holos, but we're going to do that eventually. This one is Anonymous Lacquer Mermaid Magic going in the collection. Ooh, we've got a square hue. This one is called Olympiad. This is a very interesting color, actually. Like a metallic tan? Light gold? There it is on, yeah, well, based on the name Olympiad, I would say maybe they're going for like Olympic gold. Yeah, so not my favorite color. Like I mentioned before, golds just aren't something that I reach for all that much. When I do, it's more like a topper or if it's a component in another color, but this is mainly that light wash of a pale gold. So we're going to put this one in the D stash. That one is Square Hues Olympiad. Next up, we have another little vapid. This one is called Cheap Sunglasses. Okay, so here we go. We have the narwhal again. So it's very possible that there was an entire series that had the little narwhal on the label. So that might explain why the other one looked so familiar. But this is one that I'm fairly certain I don't have. This one, like I said, is called Cheap Sunglasses, and it's a really cute summery pink. There is a gold to orange shimmer in this one. This one has a creamy base. This is adorable. This is definitely going in the collection. I can see myself reaching for this as a summer color. So that is Vapid's Cheap Sunglasses going in the collection. Next up, ooh, we have another parrot polish. This one is called PPPP, and it's an exclusive for February 2016. I'm actually not sure what that would be for. If you know, feel free to share, but this is another beautiful purple. It seems to be somewhat of a, I don't know, maybe metallic finish, but then there are also sparkles in it. Let's take a peek at it on the brush. Look at that. Yeah, kind of like a metallic-y shimmer. This one's very interesting. I think we're going to put this one in the collection as well. Obviously, again, comparisons, but we're going to add that to the collection for the time being. That's Parrot Polish PPPP. Next up, we have another Parrot Polish, this time in a very bright green. This one is called Suzanne. Wow. Okay, so we have another very bright, almost neon green. I want to say, I think I had gotten a number of very vibrant neons from Parrot Polish in a mystery box last year. And I think I did keep quite a few to swatch and see and compare to other colors and see if it was something that I would want to wear for summertime. I'm trying to decide if this is one that would compare to those or if I already have enough of these neon shades of green just to compare it to the liminess of the one that I'm destashing. There you can see the difference tonally. You've got a much brighter quality to the neons where you've got that yellow lean in the limey greens. I think I will hold on to this and compare it to my neon greens, see which of the formulas or types of them that I like. It's definitely one of those colors that I don't need tons of in my collection, but I'd like to maybe find my neon green and go from there. So we're going to add Parrot Polish Suzanne to the collection. Next up, we've got another Colors by Laro. This one is called Woodstock, and this is another yellow. I want to say we unboxed a yellow holographic. Yes, we did. We unboxed a yellow holographic from the last video from ILNP, and actually they are slightly different, at least in person. I'm seeing differences. The one from ILNP, which was called Sunshine Smoothie, I think. Yeah, Sunshine Smoothie, has more of like that true yellow richness, whereas Woodstock has a pinch of that green lean. So they are different. I destashed the one from ILNP and I'm going to destash this one as well because I just don't see myself reaching for these bright yellows. So we're going to destash this one. That is Colors by Laro Woodstock. Next up, we've got another square hue. This one is called Tune In. Ooh, this is gorgeous. So this is a cream, like, oh, what would you call this? Like magenta? This is a beautifully rich color. It's richer than I feel like is coming across on screen. This is a lovely color and one that I haven't unboxed yet, so we're definitely adding this to the collection. This is vibrant and very eye-catching. So that is Square Hues Tune In, going in the collection. Next up, we've got another square hue, ooh, and our first glitter from them. This one is called Night Fever. Ooh, look at that. Wow. So this is a bunch of silver holographic glitter in a variety of sizes. Now, again, I'll have to compare my silver hollow glitters at some point, but I like this one and I want to add it to the collection. You will get me every time with these sparkles and twinkles. So we're going to add Square Hues Night Fever to the collection. All right, next up we have a Girly Bits. This one is called SBP 1005, and this is a glitter party. Wow. Trying to see what the base of this is, but there's a lot of darker holographic. Yeah, I'm thinking this is like a squishy blackened base, either that or there's a bunch of black holographic glitter in here as well as the other holographic components. There it is on the little swatch ring. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just don't see myself really reaching for this. It's got beautiful twinkles, but yeah, it's just not calling to me. So we're going to go ahead and add that to the destash. That one is Girly Bits SBP 1005. Next up, we have a Cult Nails. This one is called New Day, and this is another yellow. We did keep one of the yellows that we unboxed just in this video here. That one was Fill Me Up. Now, that was a richer tone of that yellow-leaning orange or orange-leaning yellow. New Day is more of like a very light, springy, buttercream yellow. But I actually really like the prospect of wearing a very light pastel yellow, and I don't remember if I have anything like this in my collection to try yet, so we're going to add this to the collection as well. I know that's probably a surprise to some, but yeah, I think this could look really cute on. So that is Cult Nails New Day. Next up, we've got another little vapid. This one is called Watercolor Octopus. And look at this color. Oh, wow. So you've got this creamy aqua green, almost like Tiffany box blue. It's a little bit dustier than I feel like is coming across on camera. So not quite a bright Tiffany box blue, but a muted version. And that shimmer, you guys. Wow. That is like a purple to fuchsia. That is amazing. And this is definitely one that I don't have. So this is going in the collection. Look at that. That sparkle is just incredible. I love the shimmer. So yeah, going in the collection. That is Vapid's Watercolor Octopus. Next up, we have another Cult Nails. This one is called Enigmatic. Look at this beauty. So we have another deep, like moody purple. You have some shimmer in there. I'm seeing like a red and little speckles of maybe a micro silver glitter or something. Oh, interesting. Yeah, look at the base of this one. Really dark purple. This is very pretty, very moody, like I keep saying. I think we're going to add this to the collection to at least swatch and see. This type of polish could be a beautiful one for fall. So we're going to add Cult Nails Enigmatic to the collection. Next up, we've got another Zoya. This one is called Crystal. Okay, that one does not sound familiar. I mean, obviously, crystal as the name and word does sound familiar, but this one actually reminds me of like, what was it, Fifi or Hazel? Maybe both have this kind of a formula where you've got a dusty, slaty blue and then a golden glass fleck or micro flaky. Very pretty. So this one I'm fairly confident I don't own already, but we're going to add it to the to be checked pile just to be on the safe side, just in case. So that was Zoya's Crystal. Really pretty color though. Next up, we have another Girly Bits. This one is called Anniversary Crashers. And we have another glitter combination. We've got gold holographic, blue holographic, and maybe some silver in here as well. Look at all the twinkles. Wow. So this one does have a predominantly gold feel as well. So I'm trying to decide if this is one that I think I could see myself wearing. We did already keep that one gold from Girly Bits. This one has the little bits of blue sparkles, whereas the other one had a gold holographic. Yeah, I think I'm all right not keeping this one. So we're going to put this one in the D-stash. That is Girly Bits Anniversary Crashers. Next up, we've got another Zoya. This one is called Belle. Interesting. This is Belle by Capitol Hill Style Limited Edition. I have never seen a label like that from them. Have you? Definitely let me know down below because that is a first for me. This is a pink shimmer polish. It's a nice shade. There are twinkles of the deeper tone of pink, and I'm seeing a little bit of gold in there as well. This I think is going to be a bit on the sheer side, but also could be really cute as a topper over other colors. And like I said, I've never seen a label like that from them. Very curious where that may have come from. I'm not sure what Capitol Hill style is, if that is a shop or a place or what. So yeah, definitely going to keep this one. That is really gorgeous. That is Zoya's Belle. All right, next up we have a Girly Bits. Whoops, seems to have lost the nail on this little guy. And this one is called a Cornucopia. Very cute little name. Needs a bit of a shake to disperse the pigment back out, but seems to be kind of like a purple leaning brown, which I really like. There it is on the wand. Maybe less purple than I was originally thinking, but it's got that cool toned brown going on, which I like. So we're going to add this to the collection. Again, I'll have to compare it with the few browns that I already have, but I don't have that many. So we're going to add this to the collection. That is Girly Bits, a Cornucopia. All right, next up we have a Baroness X. This one is called Point Doom Periwinkle. All right, so my guess is this is another faded one. We ran into that before with this kind of bright color. As you can see, maybe on the cabochon, we've got a bit more of a purple hue, whereas Currently, this bottle is more like a Pepto-Bismol bubblegum pink, which was kind of what happened to the other one. Yeah, this is a brighter shade of pink, which is really cute, but not my favorite hue. I love a periwinkle though, but that's not what this one currently is. So we're going to add that one to the D-stash as well. That was Baroness X Point Doom Periwinkle. All right, one more. We're going to close it out with another Zoya. This one is called Miley, and this one almost looks to be one of their semi-sheer polishes in a milky purple gray. Yeah, I definitely think this is a sheer polish. Look at that. Very interesting. I'm trying to think if this would be something that I would reach for or not. I mean, I like my grays. You know, I think this could actually look really nice on. I'm envisioning this on bare nails, just on its own, as just sort of this sheer wash of color. That could look really nice. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and hold on to this. I don't think I own it, but we'll put it in the to be checked pile just to be on the safe side. That is Zoya's Miley. All right, and that is 50 polishes. We're going to go ahead and close out this part here and come back later for the rest of this polish, which should be another 50 bottles. Let me know down below which ones were your favorites. If you've heard of the brands that I had questions about, like Man Glaze, because that's a new one. Also, let's see, what was the other one that was a new to me brand? Oh, Azature, which again, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. If you know about that brand, let me know down below. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me and looking at beautiful polish. Hopefully you guys have been having a good time checking out these older polishes with me. This is, like I said, going to be a lengthy series. We still have quite a lot to go through. This is only the tip of the iceberg. If you're new, make sure to hit the little subscribe button down below. That way you don't miss out on any of my new videos, and I will see you in that next one.